Hey guys, welcome back in. I'm Ryan Lipsey.
And I'm Haley Collier, and we're with Ticor Title. What's up,
What's up,
Ryan?
Haley? How's it going?
Good. How are you today?
Doing awesome. We are going to talk a little bit about mindset, mission, media today. Something we've touched on before. And, mindset, like shifting landscape, a little bit of adversity. We talk about it all the time with our podcasts and our huddles. You're either coming out of, going into, or right smack dab in the middle of some piece of adversity, right? Some loss, some challenge, something. So why is it so critical to have a strong mindset?
Well, I think it really starts with getting your mind right. Like first thing in the morning, what are you doing to start off your day? I mean, Ryan loves to say, like, you wake up in the morning with a shot of cortisol, and that's like your fear setting in. So, what are the steps that you're taking to get your mind right in the morning? Is that you're reading a book for 15 minutes? You're not looking at your phone right when you wake up and laying in bed and jumping on Instagram and Facebook and looking at the news. Like, what are the steps that you're taking? And, I was listening to actually a podcast this morning. Jim Rome interviewed Ed Milet again, and he was talking about his new book and saying the power of one more. What one more step are you going to do to better yourself? And what would you do if you had one more moment? And it got a little deep, but I'm not going to get into that. Yeah. But, it was really critical about what are the steps you're taking to really protect your mind, because it's the biggest muscle that we have. So how to get your mind right. Yeah, morning routine, what are you doing?
Meditate.
Exactly. So what
and then you have a
steps are you
chance
taking?
because you bring your best self into the day.
And then you're able to serve your clients. I mean, that's really what it's all about, is being able to serve others, be better in yourself before you can better others. So how are you going to serve your clients at the highest potential without being your highest self?
If you don't have it, how do you give it away?
Exactly.
And so, we see a shifting landscape. We see a lot of loan professionals, real estate professionals, title professionals that are freaking out. And let's face it, mindset is the answer to fear. And the human animal, myself, her, the guys behind the camera, we all experience fear. So a tough mindset is going to be what pushes you through that fear. So, there's something called the entirety perspective. When you look at the whole challenge, we get overwhelmed and we don't know where to start. So we have to,
definitely,
right? And so how do you eat a big elephant? One bite at a time. So what does that mean? That means stepping into fight or flight. When you step into one thing, like you said, that'll ameliorate the situation, that'll make it better and progress towards solution, one thing, then you get a shot of dopamine from the brain. The brain says this is good, more of this, and then you start building momentum, and next thing you know, you're halfway through beating down the big bad piece of adversity, right? So that's what mindset can do for you. It's not about this, I'm so tough, nothing penetrates. You feel the fear, but you act anyway. And that one little step in the direction of solution can get you all the way through with momentum and wind in your sails. So that's the mindset piece.
Well, and the mindset really segues nicely into the next segment of it, which is what's your mission? Once you get your mind right, what are you going to do? Once you get your mind right, it's really that clear mission of how are you able to help your clients? What are you doing to reach out? That really becomes a lot more clear, because you can see your big reason why. We talk about that all the time. What's your big reason why? So having your mission, it's there.
Exactly. And the mission for us is to help agents to achieve their mission of helping families realize the American dream, sell a house, buy a house, invest in another piece of property, right? So the mission is helping others, and guess what? That gets you out of self, which gives you purpose, and purpose will also add to that mindset, allow you to push through adversity. So whatever your mission or purpose is, then it's just a matter of how do you get that story, that solution to the audience. That's media, mindset, mission, media, right? So you have big, huge channels like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter.
Are you using social media? Are you using print? Are you utilizing your title team to help you get the data to reach out to the neighborhoods with the farming activities? So what ways are you utilizing your mission to get that out? How are you getting your story out? And we talk about it all the time. What are the best outlets? What works for you? So,
is it the phone? Is it a newsletter? Is it video on social media? Is it, how are you telling your story? Because you can have the best story in the world, and if nobody hears it, you're not helping anybody. So it's all three pieces. Keep your mind right, get it right, and then get it tough. So you can push through that adversity one step at a time, one day at a time, right? Then what's your mission? Helping people. Okay, great. How do I help people? What are my solution-based, messages I'm wanting to get out there? And then what are your conduits to get the message to the people. I mail, I call, I email, I text, I do social media. So that's how we tackle our challenge in a shifting landscape. You just keep your head down and don't listen to all the noise. Just know what your story is and what you need to do to get to the other side, and you'll get through it.
Yeah, there's going to be opportunity in every market. We're going to see it, and the ones that are just putting in the effort every day prospecting is going to get you through whatever adversity is out there. I mean, what did I say yesterday? What got you here won't get you there.
Yeah.
And you know, that's huge, especially with the shifting landscape. You have to be able to adapt to it. Like,
you know, action is key, guys. Now, we'll leave this Theodore Roosevelt quote: is the best thing to do is the right thing. The second best thing is the wrong thing. And the third, the worst thing to do is nothing. So keep in action, and you can at least get feedback from those activities on how you can course correct, or you know that you're doing the right thing. So
yeah. Well, I hope we got a good message out today. That's what we like to do every day, is just try to help our clients and serve them at the highest potential. So if this message spoke to you, hit us up.
Yeah.
We can help you with all of that. I'm Haley.
And I'm Ryan. Until next time, we'll see ya.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.